All right, so 10:24 a.m. and I'm gonna start breakfast. What I'm having today is some sausages, and I'm gonna have some eggs and some raisin bread. So, uh, one of the things that I actually that I do is I'll start my sausages first, and then they take a minute to cook, and then I'll start the eggs, of course. Putting that on low. So I was pretty impressed, I do have to say, with this microphone. It actually did pretty good, so I'm actually impressed. In post, when I was editing my video with this intelligent noise cancellation feature that it has, it came through pretty good. When I looked at the, I guess I'll just go ahead and make, so I go ahead and make 4, or it's actually 2, and I'm going to cut them in half. So when I looked at the video that I shot, I was pretty impressed with how great it canceled out the background noise. So I had asked the guy who works there to turn it down. He turned it down a little bit, and it's still, I mean, it was low, but at points it seemed like it got kind of loud. But when I got home, I was extremely impressed at how well this feature works on this new microphone. So very excited about the future with that. What I want to try to do is not even use my denoiser in my editing program. I just want to see if, the microphone itself does a great enough job to whereas I don't get these copyright strikes from YouTube. So, and what I'm not doing is I'm not going to bring my camera close until the food is pretty much done. The last thing I want to do is get splash food on my lens like how I did last time. Was not happy about that. So you guys will just have to see from afar how this looks, and when I'm done, you'll get to see what the finishing product looks like. I actually want to cook these a little faster today. I usually have them on low, but I wanted to cook a little faster because I'm trying to get to the gym a little earlier today. So fire is on low, but let's just put it in between low and the second low. Yeah, because these are a little bit thicker than I usually have. I usually cut them a little bit thinner. So just let that start going pretty good before I get my eggs on and, of course, start my toast at the end. All right, sausages are just about done. So now let me get eggs. I'll take bread out. This is the bread that I use. I've showed this in previous vlogs. It's the organic bread from Dave's Bread, the Raisin Roof. It has the USDA seal, organic seal on it. So as I've said in videos before, that's how you know it's pretty clean once it has that seal. And as far as eggs, I think I only have 3 left. So, and these are eggs from the neighbor, which is a lifesaver. When I don't have time to get eggs from the supermarket, she'll just give us her eggs from her chickens. She has chickens, so these are the eggs that she has. She comes in handy. I appreciate her. A neighbor across the street. Probably won't be to see as much because I have the camera facing more up for now, but you can just listen to me talk and just hear the eggs. But as I'm scrambling. So today will be my final gym day. I only got 2 days in this week because I was waiting for this microphone, and I usually go 5 days a week, but I'm trying this new thing where I'm only going 3 days a week. And I would have went Monday, but I didn't go Monday because the microphone was not coming until Tuesday. So I got this new mic on Tuesday, and I went to the gym for the first time this week on Wednesday. I took off last night, and then of course I'm going today. So I'll only get 2 days in this week, but next week I'll try to get the 3 days in. Like I said before, for about 2 or 3 months, I've been going 5 days straight or maybe longer. So I want to change it up and only go 3 days to see how that benefits. All right, so scrambling of the eggs right now. Just check levels behind the camera. They look pretty good. So this is actually my first time filming without 32-bit float on. What I did was I used the 32-bit float in the gym when I was trying to cancel out the background noise, but of course you'll get clear audio when you don't use it. So right now it's the first time that I don't have it on. I got to make sure I remember to put it on when I go to the gym today. This carton's done. Let's put this to medium where I usually put it. And if you didn't see any of my past videos, what I use is this organic extra virgin olive oil, all right, cold pressed. You probably won't be able to see it, but I just put a little bit on the pan just to coat it just a little bit. Does not take that much, and let that heat up before I put those eggs on. All right, so let that get nice and hot. The bread I'll be putting in the toaster oven. Let me just get the two out that I'm going to use. And I'll put the rest back in the refrigerator. Definitely a go-to choice of mine, this organic breakfast bread. All right. The raisin has 8 grams of whole grain, and it's definitely pretty clean. So, like I said, I'm sure I said it earlier, but today is chest and triceps. I'm going to finish off the week with chest and triceps, take off Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll be back on the gym on Monday. All right, so as this pan is getting fairly hot, I like these thinner pans because they get hotter quicker, so I can just put the eggs right on top. All right, I love the fact that these thinner pans get hot quicker, so once I put the eggs on, they cook pretty fast. I time everything perfectly, so sausages, like I said, take the longest to cook, so I put them on first, and then I'll start my toast. I have a timer on this toaster oven, which is great, so I can kind of know exactly about how long before I can start these eggs, or before I should start my eggs. So plate is ready. Just go ahead and dry it off, paper towel. The one thing I can't stand is a wet plate unless there's gonna be rice and beans and chicken going on this plate. For the most part, I like my plate nice and dry before I put anything on it. I do not like a wet plate when bread is gonna go on it. So big pet peeve of mine. Alrighty, so let's now get this toast. I'm sure that pan is hot enough to get this toast, start putting it in. Alrighty, it's on toast. You can bring it down to whatever setting I want. It's on 2, And then let's go ahead and start. So 4 minutes. So in other words, in 4 minutes that will be done. So what I would do is time it perfectly. These eggs should not take more than 4 minutes to be done. So the pan should be pretty hot. Like I say in every video, here's one of my favorite sounds. I love that sizzle as the eggs hit that pan. So I did 3 eggs today because that's all I had. I usually do 3 to be honest, but sometimes I'll do 4. You know, I'm not gonna leave 1 egg. So if there's 4 left, I'll just go ahead and do 4. But you know, today I only had 3, so I did 3. But some days I'll just do 4, depending on how I feel when I have more eggs left, of course. All right, turn these eggs down now. So I want to take my butter out and get it to be somewhat room temperature. What I'll do is just put it near the toaster oven. It's a trick that I do. Put the butter near the toaster oven, and the heat from it will kind of speed up the process if I forgot to take that butter out. Meaning to have the butter room temperature so it melts easier. All right, eggs are pretty much done. Probably can't see them, but they're just how I like them. All right, let me go ahead and turn sausages off. They're done. Bring my plate over here. And sometimes I'll have a paper towel on this plate right here, and I'll drain my sausages first before I just put them on my plate. But I want all the calories I can get today. All right, so now here we go. Sausages far away from the lens so nothing gets splashed on my lens again. I'll see how great this looks in post. I'll zoom in on it so you can kind of see it. But eggs, sausages, and toast should be coming out in 54 seconds. So I'll start on this until that comes out. I'm sorry, I gotta say grace. Amen. Hit them. So these Zumo sausages are off the charts. I've been having them for years. I like mine well done, not burnt, but well done. Not sure how well you can see that, but in camera, but that's pretty much what you want. You want a nice, sleazy char on it. So it's not like burnt, but it's not, you know, it's not undercooked. Himalayan salt. Let's put like a pinch on. All right, that's the toast. Kerrygold, one of the best butters on the market, is what I use. Leave that open, let it cool is what I usually do. Here's the toast, raisin bread. Now what I'll do is get this butter. It did get pretty soft. And what I'll do is usually have all this open and done before I even start this, but of course the video threw me off. All right, don't judge me on my butter. I'm trying to get a decent amount so it can just melt and spread the whole slice. what I'll drink is probably some milk. I have orange juice, and yeah, I'll probably just drink some milk. What I could do is just do some jelly too. I may just do that. This jelly is one of the jellies that I use. It's also USDA organic Concord grape jelly, all right, organic, no GMO. So this is the jelly that I use. Usually when I have that jelly, I want milk. So the raisin bread toast alone with just butter is off the charts. So of course, once you start, just bring the camera over you guys so you guys can kind of see up close now that I have my meat cooked and I don't have to worry about. All right, so this is breakfast right here. So the jelly, butter should be melted. Let's just see. Yeah, it's starting to melt. Yeah, it's a lot, but I'm gonna cut this one in half right down the center. And when I cut this in half, this half will go on this slice and the other half will go on the bottom slice. So I keep this sandwich down to keep the heat so it can melt. But this is pretty much it. This is breakfast. And of course, my lactate milk. All right, did a quick warm up with the flat. And then I did a quick warm up here. This is the second warm up. Just trying to get my body warm. Trying to get warmed up still. So what I've been doing is just using lightweight to get my body warmed up. So started off with the 40s and now I'm gonna go to the 50s. It's not about reps, it's just about trying to warm up. All right. All right, just with the 60s now. Like I said, just trying to warm my body up. I don't want to exert myself too early on heavier weight. I'm sorry, on lighter weight, going with high reps. I think that guy over to the left is the highest level of cheers. I could be wrong, but it sounds just like him. Sounds just like the highest level of cheers. Going for a quick 5 again. All right, stepping the weight up a little bit. Still getting warmed up. Make sure this mic does not get wet with sweat. Super slow and just contracting at the bottom.